on camera.
They can't.
I think there is something incredibly funny about Sexy Red and her crew being a part of this entire process that actually hits it cinema, okay? I don't know if she was twerking after the traumatic incident or before the traumatic incident. It was after! She was twerking after!
Start off with some what the hell news. It was the most requested story on the text line for the past 12 hours. Let's talk about this Cenat situation. And for
Dude, this is an insane situation, by the way. It's like not even a meme. If you guys are unfamiliar or unaware with what happened, it is a totally insane situation. And I'm going to issue a trigger warning because, no, it's not Sexy Red. Sexy Red is not like the craziest thing that occurred. Cenat, he'll get to it, but there's a trigger warning for like hanging.
for those who don't know, Cenat
It's not
is
real,
arguably
of course. Like it didn't actually happen, but it's like a wild thing that occurred, like a simulated version of it.
one of the biggest streamers in the world right now. And he's in the middle of this marathon stream, subathon, where he became the most subscribed streamer in the world. But now we're seeing people yell, what the hell, that was messed up, or ban Cenat. And the reason they're saying that right now is because there was a stunt aired on his stream where it appeared that Kai pulled a rope that then hung someone. Because like I said, Kai's been doing this subathon, and last night he was joined by a magician by the name of Max Major, who seemingly had a surprise trick for him. Because when Kai walked outside to find Max, Max was already on a platform accompanied by 3 nooses, which resulted in this reaction.
Yo, what? Bro, what is wrong? Max, what the are you doing up there, Max?
And then, as they got closer to Max, he explained the stunt, noting that there were 3 nooses up there with him and 3 cords with handles down by Kai. And in this setup, the way it's shown is that even though Kai couldn't see what cord belonged to which noose, he was going to pull.
This is disgusting, and Kai deserves accountability for continuing to stream it. I think I have a more nuanced position on this, but it's like what he tried to do in this situation was to mitigate it and was like, don't show this. So he literally pushed the camera down. And in normal circumstances, for the record, especially when you're like a very large content creator, obviously, and doing like this almost Hollywood level production, Twitch is going to be more understanding because it's real. Like it's live broadcasting. It's live broadcasting like a television show. So in an uncontrolled environment, there are going to be some issues. But it's the same principle behind for example, if I'm watching like news coverage or something, and then there's like or if I'm watching something in real time and unexpectedly there is like a blip of violence or pornography or some kind of material like that, and I quickly scroll away. Twitch is inconsistent in issuing bans on that, but usually they're very charitable and will let you slide, because while this was a pre-planned event, I think the entire nature of the pre-planned event was him not knowing what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's the same as a sniper shouting slurs. Exactly. If a stream sniper runs up to you while you're live streaming and this has happened many times over, and they like shout slurs, then it's not entirely your fault. Or if you're live streaming and then there's like a car crash that occurs, it's not entirely your fault. And I suspect that he knew 100% in my opinion. I watched the video and it didn't seem like he knew what was going to happen. Like he didn't think that like the dude was going to be hanged. Do you know what I mean? Because very clearly, you can see the way he behaves after the dude is like simulated as hanging.
Pull one when Max told him to. Notably, Max attached to one of the nooses, but first, he also warned the audience.
I have to say that I'm a professional. This is my decision to do this. I'm supervised by professionals. We have emergency personnel standing by, and that absolutely no one should try anything like this or anything dangerous at home.
Then,
I think he was looking for, I also personally think that he's like the magician might have been looking for clout. You know what I mean? And he did get it. I don't personally care, but don't you think the examples you gave are unpredictable and sudden? While this is a pretty long situation, yeah, I don't think that this was going to be the outcome. Like, I don't think he thought that he would be, hanging someone.
Do a pull test where Kai pulled one of the cords to see what would happen, and sure enough, one of the nooses goes up. But then after that test, Max putting his head through one of the nooses, and with only 2 cords left to pull, it seemingly meant that there was a 50-50 shot that Kai was going to pull the one that Max was attached to. And initially with this, you have Kai seemingly getting worried.
If I kill you, I go to jail, right? Bro, what the No!
Everyone in Kai's group also appears to start getting uneasy with the whole thing, but Kai did as Max instructed and pulled one of the handles. And as it turned out, he pulled the one that Max had put his head in. So Max goes up into the air for a few seconds, but his crew then quickly dropped him down and got him out. Now with that, the reason I'm describing it rather than showing you is I do not think I can or would want to show you someone getting hung by a noose. But in the aftermath, what we saw and what I can show you is Kai's reaction.
What the
You guys to go back to the house.
Wait, no.
I think the important part about this is that the immediate, because I watched not the full thing, but I did watch the part where like he's literally hanging and they show him hanging and it looks like, you know, it looks like a person hanging, right? And you can tell that he thinks he's just like caused this person a tremendous amount of pain. And not only that, but he also immediately tries to move the camera away. Like it's not, I feel like I don't think that his expectation was that he was going to literally hang a dude. Hasan, please, Kai knew. Yeah, I don't. Hold on. Doors open. Wait, so there wasn't actually a magic trick at all? It was just a stunt? Yeah. But also, you got to realize, like, he's probably going to lose a lot of sponsorship deals because of this. Like, why the fuck would he voluntarily be like, yeah, no, like, he most likely lost his Nike deal from this. You know what I mean? Like, there's no shot that he was like, yeah, great, I would love to lose my Nike deal. Kai Cenat, you guys are forgetting, is not a normal Twitch streamer. He is literally in between a Twitch streamer and a Hollywood entertainer. The content that he's creating is television level production. And on top of that, I mean, he's got McDonald's sponsorships and shit, okay? Nike, McDonald's, all these massive brands that sponsor. All these massive brands that sponsor him, they're not going to around with this kind of thing at all. So, you know, a dude appearing in like T-Mobile ads and shit is not going to place himself in a place where, oh, nice. Yeah, it's for Thanksgiving. Just leave it on the kitchen counter. Why would the magician not run it past them? He doesn't need to know. I think for this bit to work from the mindset, if I put myself in the mindset of the magician, you don't want the person to know what you're gonna do. I'm on the he knew train. Watch the full VOD. It's on his property, and there was like 10-minute lead up to the final pull. They might have thought it wouldn't actually happen, but he knew the possibility for sure. I can see that. He's not going to lose his sponsors. Why are you overreacting so hard? No, there's definitely a likelihood that he could lose sponsors. People are going to say, you have a massive audience of children and you simulated a hanging. What are you talking about? There's an entire reason why there is a massive controversy surrounding the incident. What are you talking about? There's hella people in this chat who are like, oh no, he still pulled off the stunt, knowing full well that it could have been a simulated hanging. So yeah, I think that ultimately this is like a incident that absolutely would invoke a lot of controversy, and I don't think that he like, it's not even his reaction is so immediate that I don't think it's like people are gonna get mad at me for this and now I fucked up. Like, that's the type of attitude that people would have if they did something, they thought it was chill, and then they faced repercussions, and then they changed their perspective. Okay, his attitude was immediate, where like he was like, "Oh, what the is going on?" Okay, but like, what's the trick there that he didn't die? Yeah, I don't really know what like the magician's goals were, aside from I think like just, you know, trying to create some controversy. It's also a performance song. We watch actors in musicals and movies with violence, otherwise seen as atrocious in real life context. This feels like kind of yeah, that's why, because Twitch streaming blurs the lines of like something that is really happening and a television production. That's the other side of the story. That's the other reason why people are like understandably more distraught by what they saw, and also understandably more aggressively being like, no, this is real. He said, the real magic trick is let me make Kai's sponsors disappear. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like, get banned.
I need you guys to go back.
Oh, my heart hurts.
We need to clear the way so that they can get him out.
Oh my God.
Yo, what? I get banned. Is he good? It's gotta be a prank. It has to be a prank.
Max still laying in the box.
Bro, I just pulled a... All my life, I didn't mean to pull the wrong code. All my life.
Kai's team then's instructed to go back inside. Kai continues to wonder if he was pranked, asking, is Max okay? And then he finds a note from Max instructing him to watch a video where he essentially explains that the whole thing was pre-planned.
If you're watching this, that means that something has gone terribly wrong. But what you don't know is that was all according to my plan. You see, at the start of my performance, I said that tonight was all about choices.
I took a clip. He was hanging for 7 seconds. Yeah, he hung for a minute, dude.